GMO stands for genetically modified organism. That is a way of essentially taking genes from one organism and inserting them into the genetic material, the chromosomes of another species.
I think GMO is kind of scary, the way that it's infiltrated our food system and we have no control over it. It's kind of a catchphrase, but I don't think that the public in general really knows how it affects them, and there's not enough testing done. We don't know what the long-term effects are going to be.
I'm sure some of the assumptions aren't correct around what it means to be organic or not, so I think there's always room for education.
I do have a problem with genetically modified organisms, and I don't think it is our place to be messing with DNA structures that have evolved over millions of years.
It seems to me that the biggest argument against GMO farming is that it allows overuse of pesticides. I'd rather see everybody be growing organically for the sake of the land and the farmers and the workers. There's definitely a rise in organic farms in Maine, and I think overall nationally too.
You know, we were drawn to farming because we could work with our hands and work with the earth and living things.
I grew up eating really good food, so I was kind of appalled when I got to be an adult and moved out into the real world. So I became interested in food kind of before farming necessarily. For people to know where their food came from can often be very meaningful to people and can mean health in a different way.
I absolutely think that every farm should be organic, with no exceptions.
And I think by definition, local food is fresher food.
I love farming, I think most because I get to be outside every day, and it's no 2 days are ever the same.
I get to connect with the soil and with nature, and in the backside of that, I get to go to the farmer's market, and people just get so excited about garlic, and I love talking to my customers about it.
I really never get tired of seeing plants come out of the ground, and it's amazing to see a little seed turn into this gorgeous flower.
I think part of what we do here is kind of open the book wide and say, this is what we're doing. You can walk anywhere. It is letting people really see, if they want to see, how the food's grown.